trying something a little different today. Going to be doing some gaming, playing a very entertaining game, dating sim as it is, called Hatoful Boyfriend, where you date birds. It's going to be fun. You'll have to let me know if the sound is too low or too high. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, Faith, for 10 minutes. Now, would it help if I read out what I'm seeing on the screen, or is it good as it is? I also need to figure out if my, where my picture is good enough. Hey, Southpaw! I almost feel like I should be reading this out as I'm playing. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing around along like this. Ryota! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Hyoko. Overslept? This rock dove is named Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all the lost fun. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Sir, wake up! It's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Sazuaki. He's famous soporific math teacher. I've heard the rumors, but I never expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently, he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Ah, I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane Labelle Sakuya. It seems that this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's gonna be trouble down the line. Lunch already? Today is just slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here. Huh? Someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things that you're carrying that I'm interested in. Oh. Look who's decided to join us. Hi. Let's see if we can play this with Cloud in my lap. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry, yeah. They were a little too dense, and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Tosaka Hiyoko, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kinda sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother, after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just a... I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. You heard the whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. Ha ha. No sweat. I tried to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya. an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous. Or infamous. Although, throughout the school, everybody knows him. You're Hiyoko, right? How did you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. Thank you, Faith. See you later. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article, in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me? No birdies here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's no birdie here. Ryota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethopar, Trife, Luciobenzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor! I'll feed you all sort of things if you want. No, thank you. This partridge is Imamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation amongst the student body. Everybody knows that just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psychosis, or even worse things. And I've never heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? You don't look like you've had a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota. Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come to find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, birdwatching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo! Coo! This is no pudding for a man. Coo! Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. I think. Either way, he's hyper. Coo! Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Coo! Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Coo! But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Coo! Coo! Spare the jests, young lady! Oko-san used wing attack! It's super effective. Coo! They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will! Coo! Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell! And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeon Nation. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Cool! Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism ho! Don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join the... Alright, this is where you guys help me out here. Do I join the student council, track team, library staff, or infirmary staff? Any votes? Oh, I've done them all. I 100%ed this game on my, I think it was my PS3. Oh, get. Thank you, Cloud. So it's up to you guys what you want to see. Cat hair everywhere. Whew. Track team, alright. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun! Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend math class, gym, or music class? You know, since we joined the track team, let's join the gym class. I had to sit out of the wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. Hyoko leveled up! Vitality increased by 5! I need to go sign up for track! I want to join the team, but I wonder if Oko-san is having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there. Cool! A Hyoko appears. Is this a challenge then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw! A fit he's having, though not over pudding. Not really. I wanted to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? Cool! He stands before you. Oko-san is the captain, and a faster bird the world has never known. I never knew. Oh, well, here. My forms. Thank you. Cool! A dev never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination. There's an exam? Cool! Of course. Track isn't daisy chain making, missy. Cool! Oko-san will be your opponent in noble combat. Sprint or long distance? Let's sprint. Cool! Humph. A sprint barely lasts long enough to get started. How dull. Coo! Coo! On your mark. Get set. Go! How is he so fast? He can't even fly this fast. Pant, pant. Coo! You're still weak, but you've got potential. Welcome to the team. Thanks? Coo! That's all, folks. And so I joined the track team. Who knew doves could run like that? Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Ryota, Sakuya, San, Kazuaki. Let's talk to Sakuya. Unacceptable. In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend math class, gym, or music class? Let's attend math class. I'm not getting this at all. Maybe you should review the basics a little more, Tosaka. Yes, sir. Hyoko leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. I imagine you're all aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you gonna do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the 3-legged race. Somebody has to. Cool! Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed, he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly expect me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general. In other words, very well. Leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use some help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the 3-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya is a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today is the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the 3-legged race, marathon, cheerleaders, first aid tent, or library? Anybody got a preference? Let's go with... cheerleaders. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band. That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here! You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a libelle. Sir, preparations are complete, sir! Your orders, sir! Very well, begin! And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in! Okay. I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes! Sakuya is conducting it as awfully flashy. Is this the libelle style? The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Tosaka! Yes! I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too... no, sorry. You did badly. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. We'll have to study more from now on. With the festival and midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but the summer heat. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Hiyoko. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... he's the world's most famous blogger. He began when pigeons were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics. Pidgey Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Hiyoko. I'd better hurry back to class. Hello, huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them. Rock doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on? Oko-san and Sakuya are... I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Oko-san. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible! I mean, Oko-san is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Oko-san kinda went for the jugular, and... you tried to pull them apart, and Oko-san used wing attack on you? Yep. You're our only hope now, Hiyoko. Coo! Oko-san will not allow Pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word, I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Coo! Oko-san is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. I should side with Sakuya, side with Oko-san, scold them both. What do y'all think? Side with Sakuya, side with Oko-san, scold them both. I'm gonna scold them both. Oko-san, calm down! Coo! Do you think Oko-san could calm down after such insults? Well, Mongrel, Tosaka is on my side. You too, Sakuya! You have acted immaturely. What? Lilu! Thank you for raiding! Welcome to the party! We're playing a dating sim game called Hatoful Boyfriend, where you date birds. Whoa, what? No more fighting, you two. It's okay, so it starts off, it's a dating sim where you are dating birds, and then once you've done all that, you unlock the ending, which it turns into a murder mystery game. It's very entertaining. I don't know if we'll get to the murder mystery this time. I'll have to see, but I don't remember how to unlock it. But, you know, I'm having fun as we're going along. And you're getting to hear me narrate the game. So, I should have actually brought a drink, but I didn't because I'm silly like that. Oh, and my nails are all falling over. No more fighting, you two! Take this for Ryota! I grab them both and hurl them out the window into the courtyard. I suppose I could go get a drink. Okay. You enjoying the face cam? I'm trying to be expressive with my storytelling, but I am gonna be right back because I'm gonna grab a drink. So. And I'm back! Alright, let's continue on. I grab them both and hurl them out the window into the courtyard. Stay out there and think about what you've done. Jeez. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the store, infirmary, or cafeteria? Where do you guys want to go? Any preference? Store it is. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. I've never really looked around there before. Wow, they've got all sorts of things for sale. Though, these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already. Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. Yuya, we're not... I'm not good enough? Oh, well, I'll have to try again later. Is that how he talks to every girl he meets? I think that's a little rude, or let it slide. I think that's a little rude. I think that's a little rude, Yuya. What is? That's sort of loose talk, like I'm a game or something. You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me. I'm surprised. Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. I do! Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend math, gym, or music? I think I'm gonna bump up my wisdom a little bit, attend another math class. I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the Is this math class or nap time? Hyoko leveled up! Wisdom increased by 5. Today is Tanabata! There's probably a bamboo in the tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know? May Mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better, Ryota. Impossible n'est pas Francois. S. Labelle. Can you hear the song above the stars? May they send you happiness, mon ami, Yuya. What should I wish for? Well, what should I wish for? Conquer the world by force, rule the world from the shadows, become a famous artist, or the mad love of a fallen angel? I'll let you guys decide on this one. Rule the world from the shadows? Alright. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows. Oh, hello. Is that you, Tosaka? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? Shall we have the teacher walk us home, or no thank you? Hi, Cloud. Yes, please. All right. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic, Tosaka. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir, See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend math, gym, or music? Let's go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gym class. A rock dove is wiggling about on the surface of the water, advancing neither forward nor backwards. You can't swim, Ryota? I'm doing my best. I'm going to learn before I graduate. Hiyoko leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. We're having a swimming class with the 3rd years today. All these damp, tight, clinging feathers are making my heart race. Salutations, Sakuya! The wet look suits you well. Do you mock me? Hardly. I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. Your very act of speaking to me as an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. Ho ho! I wonder, want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool, we already knew who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami! Yes? Will you be our judge? I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win? Probably... Who do we think will win? Sakuya or Yuya? I'm gonna say Yuya. I think you'll win, Yuya. You're ripped, and Sakuya's all fluff. What? Why, thank you, mon ami. I'll swim my fastest for you. Get set, go! They dive with perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast, even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... Pant. So who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but Yuya was a little faster. Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak in frustration. This is some more sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakuya. We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Tosaka! Sir! Well done! You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir! Success! Guess those math classes paid off. Today is the last day? It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long, and sometimes it seems short, but either way, it's summer now. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. To the track club! Munch, munch, munch. Oko-san looks excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is... Ah! What are you doing? The floor is covered in beans! Munch, munch. They're good! It looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and is eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? Scold him or join in? Let's join in. Those look pretty good. Munch, munch, yum! And so we devoured 2 months' worth of dietary supplements in one day. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start a vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you! I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonation. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on! The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Kushiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami. Then thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both of our lives. It seems strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law, too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we're pulling along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. I'll get a job? Forget it. Let's get a job. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was at the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh my! Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds are their teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called... Oh, goodness. Urushihara Kenzaburo. Kenzaburo. Goodness. I am the owner of the Torimi Cafe. I'm Tosaka Hiyoko. Welcome, Miss Hiyoko. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here, and I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Hiyoko. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course! I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Hiyoko. Today is my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Hiyoko. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small, and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my Excuse me. I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryota? Hiyoko, what are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Hiyoko? Oh yes, this is Ryota. You came for the job too, Ryota? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should do the job I was hired for, or give the job to Ryota? What do you think, guys? What should I do? I am going to do the job I was hired for. I'm sorry, Ryota, but I really want to do this. Don't worry about it, Hiyoko. I've got a couple more places to check. Perhaps some other time. I will be here if you are looking for something later on. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Have fun, Hiyoko. Almost opening time. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not about to mess up after taking the job from Ryota. I wonder who the first customer of my life will be. Y'all getting new, girl. A human. A Jirigar steps in the door. The first customer of my life. A young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe. I was hoping for somebody who'd raise a few more flags. Maybe a white peacock. Welcome! Would you like a bath? Or a meal? Or maybe you'd like Mr. Urushihara. Urushihara. I will get that name one of these times. I'll take Kenzaburo. Buro. Hey, wait a minute now! Yes, a perfect delayed reaction. Oh, hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, Miss Hiyoko, a regular customer. I'm something of an important figure here. See this card? 206 stamps. Amazing. Is he a cafe addict? Hey, what was that when I came in? I've wanted to provoke that reaction out of somebody with a Kansai accent since I was a little girl. Thank you, Mr. Rabu. Thank you. My dream has come true and I can die happy. Y'all lost me on the roadside there. Well, that's how it is. Hiyoko, right? That seat there is my private property. Y'all remember that now. A new encounter in the little bird cage. Today is a good day. I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please sit down, both of you. And so the 3 of us enjoyed an afternoon pot of coffee. Wait, aren't I supposed to be working? I stayed out on the town for too long and it's late. On my way, of course. On my own, of course. Riding the stormy waves of life alone is what we humans are all about. Hey, human. What? Suddenly, I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkept pigeons. You go to St. Pigeonation, don't you? I bet a rich little girl like you got a lot of pocket money from Daddy, huh? Rich little girl's going to a fancy school, thinks she's so great. Gah. Darn it, I can't tell them apart. I can pick Ryota out of a crowd about 80% of the time, but rock doves I've just met look all the same. Do you have some business with me? If not, go away. Hey, that's not nice. Show us some cash first. Cash! They buff up their chests threateningly. Dumb punks. Picking on girls in the park is a good way to get ostracized for life. What? What? You little... They're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. 3 pigeons on my own? Can I win this? Slam. Thud. The work of a moment. Some birdie flits forward in the blink of an eye. The doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise. Looming majestically over the fallen doves is... Azami! That was close, Hiyoko. Are you sure you should be out this late? What the Who are you? Me? Well, I'm a passing takoyaki lady. Takoyaki? Don't screw with us. They're stubborn. Here they come. We're not gonna take this from a finch and a human. Take this. Yeah! Not done yet, huh? I'll teach you chicks a lesson. Sparrow kick. So cool. Your sparrow kick is super cool, Azami. Don't relax yet. This is where the real fight starts. Azami fluttering magnificently under the glow of the neon lights, and me gleefully punching the daylights out of punkians. Fighting back to back, now that's trust. Today is the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite Ryota, Sakuya, Nageki, Yuya, San, Kazuaki, or Shu. Who shall I invite? Kazuaki. Good evening, Tosaka. Such nice weather. Anyway, you needed something? Sir, today is the summer festival. Want to go together? The 2 of us? I wouldn't mind, but wouldn't it be more fun with someone your own age? I think it will be plenty of fun with you, sir. Let's go! This is the first time I've been to a festival here. It's very lively. I feel a little dizzy. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, don't worry. I'm just not very used to crowds. Ah, fireworks! How nice! Have you studied redox color reactions, Tosaka? Oh, yes, in middle school. Copper turns green, sodium turns red, and that sort of thing. No, sodium turns yellow, right? Oh, that's right. Silly me. Anyway, that's how fireworks work. So beautiful. Though, your eyes are even more beautiful, sir. Zzz. You fell asleep? He held it pretty well, but I guess he gets even sleepier than usual as soon as the sun goes down. And besides, I think the girl is supposed to get told she's prettier than the night, not the man. Oopsie! Time sure flies when I'm in here. See you all around, Kenzaburo. Oh, hey, Hiyoko. Rabu, finally heading home after staying in the cafe for most of the day, gestures to me on his way out the door. Here, this is your tip. It's the magical candy from the pocket of an old lady from Osaka. So young men from Osaka can do it too? See y'all around. Good day to you, Rabu. I think it's time to close up. Would you care for something, Hiyoko? It won't be as good after sitting overnight. Is there any tanjuri left? Of course. Here you are. Tanjuru from a fancy cup is the best. By the way, Mr. Urashihara? Yes? Mr. Rabu comes in here every day, right? He does, yes. I wonder what he does. Is he a night security guard or something? A chauffeur, apparently. He's generally out all night. He likes to come here to relax before work. A Bajirgar who works at night? There are those among us parrots who prefer the night. The moon is wonderfully calming on clear nights. Rabu is renowned for being a very careful and reliable driver. And here I took him for the type to go wild behind the wheel. Haven't I met another careful driver recently? One more week until the end of August. I guess my summer job is over. I'll miss this place. Thank you for everything, Miss Hiyoko. It has been a pleasure. Likewise, thank you, Mr. Urashihara. I think I'll be back here sometime as a customer. Y'all retiring early? Miss Hiyoko is a student and so must return to her studies with the turning of the leaves. I haven't even finished half my summer homework. Doing the last half in 1 week? I reckon you'll do just fine. Gonna feel real lonely without you around here without you, Hiyoko. Least Kenzaburo ain't going anywhere. Naturally not. Rabu sips from his cup. I think after working here for a month, I can safely say he accounts for the majority of the cafe's business. Everybody who comes here probably thinks of it as an oasis in the city, an island of soothing parakeet in the sea of urban life. It's kind of a pity that so few people come in. Oh, welcome! Azami, you came! Can't exactly refuse an invitation from my sweet little protege now, can I? When did I become your protege? Okay then. Yay! Have a seat, please. Azami? Is that you? Her expression suddenly hardens. It feels like the cafe is going to burst. It feels like one of those scenes when the retired cop finally faces down the mob boss just before the bullets start flying. Do you know each other? You might say that. You disappear one day and then turn up sipping tea in a place like this? Left all of us behind, have you? Azami, how do you think I felt these past 6 months? She looks ready to fly at him at any moment. Azami, I don't know what's happening between you two, but Mr. Rabu is a nice man now. He drives cars and gives out candy. Please, forgive him. Stay out of this, kid. It doesn't concern you. What's happened, Mr. Rabu? I've never seen her this mad. Since when are you calling yourself Rabu? I remember your sexy, rapturous eyes back then. You used to be a living legend, kid! The leader of the toughest bikers around. Back then, there wasn't a bird on the night road who didn't know the name of Sokawa Blaster. Carve it into your souls. When we stand together, ain't no birdie gonna hold us back. I was young then. Every one of us Hell's birdies would have followed you to the ends of the earth. And we all knew who we would have gotten there without a single traffic violation. Since when did biker gangs obey traffic laws? You don't get it, kid. You're still a rookie. You can ride with the law. When you ride on the inside. You were pretty famous for your strong ideals. Riding with the soul as wild as any other gang, but never breaking the law. You were my hero. But a hero doesn't run away, and you did. As soon as I confessed to you, you were gone. Done with the gang tales, on to the love story. Azami, I can tell I've hurt you. I'm sorry, but tension crackles the air. Only Mr. Ushihara remains exactly as he was when it all started, slowly polishing glasses behind the counter. So Mr. Rabu used to lead a biker gang, and his real, fake name is Hosokawa Blaster? This entire situation seems extremely out of place here. Wait, haven't I seen the name Blaster somewhere before? Will you listen to me, Azami? It's a little late for that. 6 months of tea and cake and you look like Mr. Fava Bean. Mr. Fava Bean? It fits so well. I don't like fat men, and all my love burned for you up long ago. Azami subjects Mr. Fava Bean to a narrowing tirade over his new physique. At this rate, Mr. Fava Bean won't be able to get a word in edgewise. Has she really stopped loving Mr. Fava Bean? I should bring up Azami's martial arts or Azami's scooter. Let's bring up the scooter. Click. Click. There we go. Azami! I don't think you've forgotten Mr. Fava Bean. What's all this, Hiyoko? I think you need to tell him about think about him all the time, even now. What are you on about, kid? I know it! Your scooter right outside is emblazed with his name. I saw it when we first met. Writing his name right on her vehicle like that? She loves him, I'm sure of it. You still like Mr. Fava Bean, right, Azami? Hiyoko. My name isn't... I saw it with my own 2 eyes. When you gave me a ride home and a lecture on traffic laws. You're pretty sharp for a human, kid. She's right, I haven't forgotten you. What a sad story. You left without even saying no, and I'm still chasing your shadow. Azami, Trying to sympathize with me? No thanks, I've had enough of that. You threw me away, and there's nothing that can change that. No, Azami, listen to me. I never threw you away, I didn't know if I could settle down with you. I was an outcast. I was a hero on the midnight roads, but would I be a good father? Think about it. Any guy will panic when the girl he likes confesses like that. Yes, but is the hero of the Midnight Riders really supposed to be that timid? I sat down and I thought I had to go straight. I couldn't have made you happy like that. I'm sorry I left you behind. I was planning to come back to you when I saved the money, but that wasn't good either. Maybe this is destiny. Like Billiken said, our souls are being tested even now. Hosokawa Blaster, your eyes look like they did back then. Azami, enough girl talk. Marry me. Of course. Wait, no, it's not over yet. Stop the credits. This is supposed to be a story of my romance, not theirs. Who did that? Who started the end scene there? Jeez. That was kind of amazing, Mr. Ushihara. Yeah, a little excitement here and there is not a bad thing. Such things makes our lives richer. I wonder if my life is richer now. No doubt it is. Well then, a few more hours until we close, Miss Hiyoko. Yes, sir. Those who want to see others, those who want to be seen. The soothing mecca for all such people. Turimi Cafe, Poco's Forest. And it's a real place. I said the game isn't over yet! I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late! Hello, Chisaka. Sir, I'm sorry, I overslept. Overslept? Ah, my homework! I forgot to bring my homework! Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Chisaka? Huh? What's the number in the top left corner say? Oh, you're just a little bit early. Though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Chisaka? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman exams and thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to help Mr. Nanaki study in the library or return to my glorious abode. Which shall it be? Hey, Miss DJ, welcome, welcome. We're now just deciding which we want to do. Help Mr. Nanaki study in the library or return to my glorious abode. Nanaki? Alright, let's help the teacher. You will? Thank you. I'll go make us some tea. And so I spent the morning grading tests in the air-conditioned staff room like a proper little lady. This tea is very good. It has mango in it. I do like sweet tea. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had fun over the summer. Whew! Oko-san is always having fun. Yep. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir! Focus! Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2. Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might have already gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir! Sir! Oh! Hello, Hiyoko. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It's someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh, thank you, Hiyoko. I can take it from here. Huh? What is it? Nothing, just you did find this today, right, Chisaka? Yes, in the corridor just outside. This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, Chisaka. Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend math, gym, or music, guys? Music. Alright. Oh no, I forgot my recorder. I don't think we have any spares. I do have my Chiriki, at least. You can play that? Hiyoko leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Good morning, what the heck is going on? The classroom is filled with a cloud of dancing feathers. Did somebody eviscerate a down pillow or something? Rhoda, what? Maybe they didn't clean up properly yesterday. It's molting season, so... Well, one little breeze and it looks like this unless we make sure to keep everything clean. Now that I look closely, Ryota's head feathers are looking a little loose too. I guess everybody's growing themselves a new outfits. Good morning, everyone. Sir, can we clean up a little before homeroom? Cleaning in the morning? This atmosphere is quite distracting. Who was supposed to clean yesterday? Cool! Oko-san! Wretched mongrel, can't you even fulfill the duty given to you? Come on, arguing won't solve anything. It'll be easier if we all pitch in. And so we swabbed the room down before homeroom. This is a load of feathers! Not enough for a futon, but I bet we can make a nice pillow. It certainly is more than usual. Did they come in the window, perhaps? Huh? Sir, did you spill some chlorine on yourself? Chlorine? We don't use that kind of detergent. But, you really smell like it. Oh, that would be the bleach. Bleach? Sir, are you one of those degenerates who bathes with bleach powder? No, I dozed off and got stuck in the washing machine last night, that's all. That's dangerous, sir. Please be careful. Yes, I'll... I guess there wasn't any way he was going to stay awake after helping us clean the room. Today is the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have a day off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. So many things to do. I can't choose. Oh, Tosaka. Mr. Nanaki, what is it? Your shift is tomorrow, right? Yep. Could you maybe help at the reception desk? We're getting a lot more people than we expected. Of course, I shall mete out the information and directions like an Oni of old, cleaver in hand, seated atop a throne wrought from the skulls of my foes. Thank you. I'll go get a chair. Okay. Ah, it looks like the crowd is thinning out a little. That was tiring. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, just a little... At least he held up pretty well until now. It's almost time to clear up and prepare for classes tomorrow. And so I spent the last hours of the festival nervously watching Mr. Nanaki sleep, slipping even lower in his chair. Arg! I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Excuse me... Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine? I hadn't expected to see them together. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers. Nothing at all. There is a statistic deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I had hoped to get some more insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? Sorry I couldn't help then. I'll side with Kazuaki, side with Shu. Shall we side with the teacher or the doctor? Shoo. You should look more closely, Mr. Nanaki. Hello, Tosaka. Even the student disrespect you. Pathetic. Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework. So you did. Here you go. Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like teacher, like pupil? Today is track day. We'll be timing each other today, so I've made sure to prepare to be in top shape. Huh? Why is the doctor here? You don't know? I'm in charge of nutrition for all the athletic clubs. Your advisor asked me to bring steroids today, but... Cool! Oko-san has no need for those. Cool! Bring Oko-san pudding, or bring nothing at all. As you can see, your captain doesn't want them. I prepared this just for him, and I'd really like to see how his body will react to it. Coo! Oko-san said he doesn't want it. It smells weird. Coo! Have Hyoko drink it instead. Drink it? Or make Oko-san drink it? Which shall it be, guys? I think we should make Oko-san drink it. It is made for him, after all. Come on, Oko-san. He made it for you. You need to drink it. Cool? I force San to the ground and make him drink the steroids. I am grateful to you, Miss Hyoko. I'm sure this will help my research. Oko-san is out cold and twitching. The doctor seems happy, but maybe this wasn't a good idea. Ah, today was good. The true, real life! I think I'll go home and spend some fulfilling time before going to bed. Hyoko! Hi, Ryota! You know where Mr. Nanaki lives, right? Yes, but why do you ask? He left his phone in the staff room. He's already left, but you know how slowly he moves. If you hurry, you could catch up to him before he gets home. I could take it to him, but I need to run some errands for my mother before I go home. So I was wondering if maybe you could... Sure, I'm not doing anything. Thank you! Mr. Nanaki's phone. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about his personal life. Is he always as spacey as he is at school? He probably spends 97% of his time at home asleep. A piece of paper fell out of his phone case. What's this? It's a photo. A photo of a bird, but I can't see the face at all. Someone scribbled all over it. Did Mr. Nanaki do this? It doesn't seem like him at all. I'll just put it back in the case. Maybe I should pretend I didn't see it. Sir? Oh, hello, Tosaka. Where are you going? You look like you're in a hurry. Sir, you forgot your cell phone. So I did. Thank you for coming along after me, Tosaka. That was very nice of you. No problem at all, sir. Was there something else? What should I do? Ask about the photo? Pretend I didn't see it. Let's ask him about the photo. Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to look inside, but something fell out. Fell out? The picture, Ah, yes, that. Don't worry about it. After all, it's not something you need to worry about, right? But I'm curious. It was almost completely marked out. Yes, because I marked it out. He did? I never would have believed it from someone. Never would have believed it from someone else, but since it's him saying so, well, see you tomorrow. And so he left, with a farewell as carefree as if we had just been talking about the weather. He has a side I've never seen, doesn't he? It's that time of year where the chill outside gradually breaks down my soul. Well, I'm done cleaning, so I guess it's time to go home. Where's my phone? I remember looking at Daily Portal Z during break, so I can't have left it at home. We had chemistry lab today, right? Maybe I left it in there. The door is open. Good. There it is. Sitting right on the bench I worked at. Sorry, were you lonely? Come on, let's go home. Yeah! I bumped into... Doctor? You again. Has your life no purpose aside from meddling with me? No, why? What is he even doing here? He came out of the chemistry prep room, right? Alone after school, in the lab. What were you doing? I left something behind. Did you see anything? Eh? I'm asking if you saw anything. What is he talking about? Would it be a problem if I had seen something? Very well. May I ask a favor of you, Miss Tosaka? Ah, yes, what is it? Could you bring me the files from the prep room, the black ones on the desk? Isn't this the prep room right here? They are somewhat heavy for me, but I'm sure you will have no problem with them. Would you mind? No, sir. I'm not sure I could get away with saying no. I will just do as he says. Files, which ones? I don't see anything like what he asked me for. Wait! I'm locked in? Doctor! Doctor, let me out! What are you doing? Let me out! Brute! Villain! Fluffy heretic! No reply. The building's gonna be locked soon, and I didn't tell anyone I was coming here. Somebody help me! The doctor locked me in here! Why did he do that? There's no reason to, unless... He thinks I saw something I shouldn't have? This must be his way of shutting me up, or removing the evidence. That's probably it. I'm in despair. This evil doctor who will probably coming back with a cleaver or something has left me in despair. I'm not sure I can make it out the window, but I have to get out of here quickly. How can I... Footsteps coming closer. I have to hide. But there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm sorry, please don't... Huh? What are you doing in here, Tosaka? School is closed already. Mr. Nanaki, I thought I heard noises coming from over here. Were you banging the door, Tosaka? That's not good. This door isn't a punching bag. I think I can see a halo around his head. I can practically hear angels. I'm alive! Sir, there are some dangerous things in here, so don't come in without asking, okay? I didn't come in of my own accord. The doctor! That's right, I asked her to. You did? Indeed, I am truly sorry. I completely forgot I asked her to get something and locked her in and walked off. You locked the door as soon as I walked in here. Who are you, Clive Wearing? Waring? Is that it? Well then, this whole thing stinks of ill-doing, Mr. Nanaki. But the doctor said it was an accident. I think it might be best if you went home as soon as possible this time of year, Tosaka. It gets dark so quickly. That is true. I wanted to leave early, but then all of this happened. Well then, I'll head home now. Stay safe. We have a career path survey tomorrow, so don't forget the printout from earlier today. Tosaka is a very honest, nice girl, isn't she? Though she is a little bit restless. I agree completely. Anyway, I shall excuse myself now. Goodbye. Doctor. Yes? That was a little sloppy. You failed to put sufficient attention to your surroundings. That sort of thing will be the death of you, you know. Just kidding. Accidents like this happen to everyone, and you remembered to come and let her out in the end. Don't worry about it. Yes. Thank you, Professor. We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Tosaka! Sir! You're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir! The sun, its majestic brilliance, sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. It must be nice to have warm weather plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Yoko! Happy New Year! Yeah, here's to many happy returns, right? What are you doing here, Ryota? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh, it looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for fulfillment in school, fulfillment in art, or fulfillment in conquest. You choose. Conquest. Sounds like a plan. Here you go. Thanks, Ryota. Are you here all day today? Yep, the first day is always busy. Oh, well, I was gonna ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but sorry, Hiyoko. Maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year! Oh, hello, Tosaka. Happy New Year. Did you get a fortune, sir? Yes, unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one? I will. Which should I take? This one. Job of blessing. Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Tosaka. Thank you, sir. Hello. Hello. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up. Oh, I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester, nothing to worry about. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine. I think I'll buy some beans. Do you mind? Today, Legumentine's a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening. Here for beans? Yes, is there a kind you think is particularly good? This year's trend is toward these bean melodies for racers, but they're a little pricey. It's hard to stay without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... calm corn, bitter black beans, country millet, swollen hemp, or racing blend. Hemp? Swollen hemp it is. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today is the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special birdie. Sir, Mr. Nanaki. Hello, Tosaka. What is it? Today is Legumentines, so I wanted to give you beans. You wanted to give them to me? Are you sure that's okay? Oh, careful, Cloud. You don't have someone else? Oh my goodness. Hang on, he is... handled. Get. Go. Alright, now with that interruption, let's get back to the game. You want to give them to me? Are you sure that's okay? You don't have somebody else? No, sir. I wanted to give them to you, sir. I don't know what kind of things you like to eat, so I wasn't sure which to get, but I like anything as long as it's not a terrible prank. What kind of girl would play pranks on legumentines? Please, take this, sir. They look good. Thank you. Sir, I hope I'm in your class next semester. I hope. Sir, this is important. You have to listen. Sir! Was that on purpose? That was on purpose, wasn't it? The semester's almost over. In a few short days, I will no longer be a sophomore. But there's one thing I have left to do first. One thing I need to do. Hello, Tosaka. What is it? Asking to meet outside is a little odd. If it's about your career path, don't worry. You're still a sophomore. You don't have to decide for a few months yet. No, sir. I wanted to ask you something. Oh? Please do. Sir, I like you. Is that all right? You do say the strangest things, Tosaka. I like you too. You're kind, smart, you work hard. I didn't mean it like that. Listen, I'm no longer able to love another creature. It is not your fault, Tosaka. I'm sorry. No longer able to love another creature? What does he mean? You saw it, remember? Saw what, sir? The photo. Yes, sir, I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. I knew you wouldn't lie. I suppose I should tell you. That was a photo of the most important bird in my life. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to come in between. I thought we could live through anything, just the two of us. I think we meant more to each other than anybody else in the world. But one day I looked around, I was alone. Life changed after that. I stopped caring about a lot of things. I could never forget our life, our promises. But I'm not sure how to say this. As I looked at the photo every day, I realized I couldn't tell anymore. Couldn't tell if I fell in love when I saw that face, or if I felt hatred. I think losing someone dear is painful for everyone. After a while, I couldn't stand to see it anymore. That's right. But even as I tried to forget, some part of me didn't want to. You see now, right? Why I don't want to love again? By now, the love I felt has soured into resentment. Rather than forcing all that hatred onto one person, I think it's better to love everyone around you just enough that you won't regret losing them. That's too sad. You don't agree, Tosaka? I love your kindness, sir, but when I see that kindness bringing you pain, I have to wonder if there isn't a better way. I wonder. By the way, there's one more thing I should tell you. That photo? It's gone now. I burned it. Eh? When you saw it, it made me think about things again. I never would have shown it to anyone, so I was rather shaken. We both knew that one of us would be gone one day, and neither of us would have wanted the other to mourn. So as I looked at that photo, I thought it was better to put it away. So I burned it. Sort of as an apology for defacing it like that. I should remember the beautiful face I knew, not a photo covered in scribbles. Oh. Tosaka, just because I'm a teacher doesn't mean you should always look up to me. That doesn't have anything to do with it. But I understand that you don't want to forget her, sir. I have an idea, Tosaka. I will be waiting here at this school forever. If after you've grown up a little and still feel the same way, I'll be here for you. Sir, I don't like to make idle promises, but I'm sure you'll grow up into a wonderful person, Tosaka. So let's wait until then. Yes, sir. Graduating, growing up, and then coming back here, that will be another story. I don't know what he will say to me on that day. I don't know what I will feel or what he will feel, but right now, I am truly happy. And there we go. That was one of the game paths. I'm gonna have to look up to how to unlock the ending again, because if I can do it this round, I need to complete every character ending. Ooh. I wonder how many I've got. Let's see. I don't know how many I have on here. Oh, barely got any of them. Do we want to do another round? Let's see, who am I missing? I've got Yuya, Sam. I'm not sure which one that is. Oh, that was the one that I just did. So what do you guys think? Do you want to see another run through, or call it an end for now? I'm gonna try, because you need to get all of the character endings to be able to unlock the I say true ending, but it's more an expansion of the game. It turns into a murder mystery. Oh, thank you, Fanatic here. I'm not used to reading out loud, so I don't know if I've been super awkward about it. You know, it's almost been 2 hours, and I didn't realize that it took so long for each playthrough there. I think I am going to call it a day for now. Because my voice is a little scratchy from reading for 2 hours. So I will call this the end for now. Let's see who we can raid. Nobody really. That's alright. Thank you all for stopping by, checking out the game, and listening along as I played it. That was fun. We'll have to do this again and go through another one of the playthroughs. But for now, I will talk to you all later and see you around. Bye.